And it's the Pistons to start out. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The big men are Griffin and Drummond. Jackson is out there with Kennard, and it's Snell in at the 3. Now here's Butler. Shot clock at 6. Dragic with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Dragic has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Heat. Out to the right wing. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Butler in the corner. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the three-pointer is a shot Butler always keeps in the mix. Adds a nice dimension to his game.
Jackson kicks to Snell. Out to the right wing. Griffin against Olynyk. Griffin passes to Drummond. Takes it off the glass.
And Drummond is so ridiculously strong inside, just simply overpowering the D in the post.
Bounce pass, Dragic. Waiters finds Butler. And Jimmy Butler's a very physical wing, as we know, Greg. Goes about 6'8", 240, and he can D up almost any position.
And the strength to deal with forwards, the quickness to cover guards. Also, he uses that strength to attack the rim and get himself to the line.
That free throw missing.
And Jimmy Butler, you know, something of a quirky character. Has a ritual whenever he's at a grocery store of paying the person's bill behind him. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000.
And he's good on the second.
You know, and Butler wasn't a starter until midway through his second season. But since then, his minutes have gone up and his productivity has gone way up.
Griffin's shot is off. And Butler never afraid to be a little bit different, listening to country music in the locker room, much to his teammates' chagrin.
And in the offseason, riding around in a van with a baby on board sticker, even though he's single with no kids. Remove the rearview mirror as a symbolic reminder to never look back. This guy's special. And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Well, I wouldn't say that's his shot, but it's a shot he can make, and that really opens things up for the offense.
Now here's Drummond. They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Butler.
Ooh. That's how you attack. Attack the rim, baby. Move out the rim.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Here's Griffin, following the score by Miami, and that one drops for him.
Love seeing the offense run through the big man. Drummond with great vision and terrific feet.
Dragic taking his time here. Here's Waiters. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Griffin. Pass to Kennard. 6 to shoot. There's the dish to Drummond. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 10. Inside, here's Butler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Butler's got 8 points.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And Dion Waiters, midway through last season, finally had season-ending surgery on his left ankle. He had been trying to manage that injury since the season prior.
Yeah, and ended up losing out on a bonus of over $1 million, which was contingent on him playing 70 games. His play had fallen off, though, so quite possible he needed that surgery even before he suffered the setback.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bucket is good. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Jackson is very good at catching the D off guard, especially inside where he needs to be fast at getting that shot off.
Outside Butler, 13 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Here's Kennard. He's guarded by Waiters. Kennard kicks to Drummond. The pass to Kennard. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Jackson's got his second bucket.
Oh, man, what focus from Jackson. Just nailing the shot right before the shot clock buzzes.
Waiters outside. Unloads from 9, and it's Miami with another.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jackson kicks to Snell. Pistons passing it around. Griffin against Dragic. Passes it to Kennard. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Heat leading by 8. Butler with the ball. He's got 8. Outside Dragic. Back to Butler. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
Here's Snell, defended by Butler. Jackson misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And it's Butler missing. Pistons trail by 8. Griffin passes to Jackson. It's Drummond, high post, and Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint, Butler with the steal.
I love when guys are alert and aware on D. Great job to prevent the entry pass.
Dragic against the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. NBA rosters are turning over faster, it seems, these days. Chris, how much do former teammates know about defending one another? Or is it a non-issue?
Oh, no, it's more than a non-issue, Kevin. You were right in your assumption that, listen, the former teammates, they have a little more inside information. And you know why it matters? Because every day after practice, you know, the first thing guys do after they get their water, they play one-on-one. So you understand guys' tendencies. You learn how they get into a rhythm. We're all creatures of habit. Let's remember what Kevin Durant did. Remember how he came down on the same end of the floor in the finals and hit the same tough shot over the extended hand that he did? Well, if you notice, he did that on his crossover, that right to left setup. And so if you know him, you may know that he's going to do that. And also, you may know that he has a counter just in case. It allows you to keep your hand out the cookie jar, not to gamble. It gives you an educated guess on maybe what some of the greatest offensive players in the world are going to go to next to get that bucket. Any piece of information matters. And yeah, good practicing against them, that's a good thing.
To the inside. It's stolen by Dragic. He kicks it to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Jackson dishes to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
You know, it's so rare to see a player who really struggles at the free throw line dramatically improve their free throw percentage. But that's exactly what Andre Drummond did last season, taking it from the 30s, how about up into the 60s.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Winslow subbed in for Dion Waiters. Free throw no good for Drummond. And 60% of the free throw line, below average for an NBA player. But for Drummond, it changes everything.
I mean, opposing teams much less likely to use that hack-a-shack method. That keeps him on the floor and, more importantly, allows him to be aggressive offensively and just attack the rim.
Here's Drummond. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Rose surveying the D. Elbow shot, and he knocks down the jumper. Rose has got his first 2 points of the night.
And Rose, so dangerous coming off the pick. All he needs is a half step, and he can do the rest.
Here's Butler. Over Rose. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 14 points for Butler.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking it.
Here's Drummond. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Now, the energy Drummond has on the glass, it's really ridiculous. He's a spark plug, a real spark plug.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Markieff Morris is checked in for Griffin. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jackson. Free throw no good for Drummond.
How about Andre Drummond making his second All-Star appearance in 2018? He's been playing some of his best basketball. I mean, one of the top 5 or 6 centers in the game, if you ask me.
Outside Rose. From past the arc. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat leading by 10. Dragic finds Johnson. And here's Winslow. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Now here's Johnson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
From 20 feet out, again, the Pistons good for 2.
And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Here's Dragic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 10 feet out. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Galloway, the pass to Rose. Back to Galloway. Rose kicks to Galloway. Pistons passing it around. Down low. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. Now just a 3-point Miami lead.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
But yeah, they refused to go away. Things were looking bleak for a while. They hung tough.
Here's Johnson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body, going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
And the first one drops. And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems to have unlocked his versatile, high-energy game, Greg.
Yeah, and this lower weight, Kevin, this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night he takes the floor.
He hits both from the stripe. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Rose against Winslow. Rose kicks to Galloway. 6 to shoot. Pass to Drummond. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Andre Drummond.
The strength of Drummond on display.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. That one no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Pistons trailed by 3. Outside Rose. There's a minute left to play here in the first. 18 that time from Leonard. Miami's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Rose against Winslow. To the paint. Here's Johnson. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Rose finds Drummond. Back to Rose. Good work defensively by Jones.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possessed.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle, Leonard with the steal. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Miami ahead. They're up by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. You learn about Jimmy Butler, difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball. That's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what sticks out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Morris is out there with Wood. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Frazier. Rose kicks to Frazier. The pass to Morris. Left side Rose. Fires from deep. Kept alive.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Miami leading by 5. Passes to Winslow. He's covered by Rose. Here's Johnson. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Outside Rose. Shoots from the elbow. A rebound by Johnson.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Well, a crazy year for Dwayne Casey, voted Coach of the Year, but fired by the Raptors after they were swept in the conference semifinals.
Yeah, Kevin, but he lands on his feet in Detroit, and obviously they got a good one. The Raptors steadily improved season after season under his watch. Hopefully the Pistons can do the same.
Here is Frazier. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Wood passes to Frazier. Tipped away and taken away by Johnson. Kicks to Winslow. Inside. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. 13 feet away. And another basket for Miami.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Left side Rose. To the inside. Defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Morris. Misses the 3. Winslow against Frazier. Leonard on the wing. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. C-Webb, the Pistons from 2003 to 2008 with 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals and 1 title. But in the decades since, only 2 playoff appearances and 0 playoff wins.
Well, yeah, think about it. The 2004 title team was led by Joe Dumars, who won championships back-to-back with the Pistons. You need that type of lineage. Think about Boston, Danny Ainge. Think about the Lakers, Magic Johnson. Well, the Pistons need that type of consistency. They need a leader. The Pistons, once again, hoping to find that magic in chemistry.
Look here for the Pistons. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Wood can't hit. Now the Heat with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Great open look there. 17 points for Jimmy Butler.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Kennard. Shoots from 14. Here's Griffin. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Griffin's got 5.
Look at that. Solid release on the shot. Griffin, he's been working on it, and he's helping to stretch the defense.
Jackson against Winslow. He kicks it to Olynyk. Shot clock at 5. Feeds away. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Poked loose over Waiters. And that one hits back iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face. And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Pistons trail by 16. Outside Jackson. Here's Kennard. He's guarded by Waiters. Griffin kicks to Wood. Shot on the wing. Second shot opportunity, and Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got his third bucket of the night.
And the athleticism of Griffin, just remarkable. He's fantastic at using his elevation on the glass.
Now the Heat with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Winslow finds Waiter. Olynyk lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Olynyk's got his first points of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kennard, the pass to Griffin. Here's Kennard. Waiters grabs the miss. Here's Butler. Unable to get that one. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Snell. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Back to Winslow. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Justice Winslow. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Makers checked in. Here's Waiters. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Waiters got 12.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feat was phenomenal.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. The pass to Griffin. 4 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Shots good by Kennard.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Passes it to Olynyk. Now here's Butler. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Pistons, they trail by 16. To the middle.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Waiters. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Now, here's Maker. Back to Jackson. Poked away. Pass to Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Outside Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 19 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
The Pistons went for it last season, bringing in Blake Griffin and trading away picks and players. Didn't work out the way they wanted, but they are determined to make a go of it. They're in a brand new building, and they hope that their moves in the future will draw fans back to the franchise. Kevin?
Good overview, David. Thank you. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
A lot of personalities in this game, Chris. Such a big part of what makes the NBA so entertaining.
Oh, man, think about our boy Dre, Draymond Green, for those of you that don't know Day-Day. But Draymond Green, his personality is not only great for his team, but also for us fans when we see him on the court. How about Embiid, Mr. Personality on social media? You love it. And how about Jaylen Brown with his wise ways on the chessboard, the most interesting basketball player in the world. So all of these guys are exciting, fun personalities to watch for the game.
Good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Dragic. He has 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Free throw drop for Goran Dragic. And Goran Dragic drops them both. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Kicks it to Maker. Griffin against Olynyk. Good on the shot. And that's now 9 points for Blake Griffin.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Dragic finds Butler. Waiters outside. Just 3 to shoot. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Snell. Olynyk with the steal. Butler passes to Waiters. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
How about the awareness there for Butler? The D goes to sleep and Jimmy finds the wide open man.
Now here's Jackson. Maker kicks to Snell. The pass to Griffin. Olynyk with the steal. Waiters for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Here's Snell, defended by Butler. Dragic against Jackson. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Reggie Jackson, drafted by the Thunder with the 24th pick in 2011. Now, despite playing big minutes, he wasn't happy backing up Westbrook. He wanted the chance to start.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Jackson burned some bridges on his way out of Oklahoma City. Some felt he put himself before the team.
But it worked out financially. I mean, a 5-year, $80 million contract. I mean, it's doubtful the Thunder could have afforded it, but from that standpoint, hard to knock him.
And he makes both free throws.
As a kid, Jackson saw a lot of the world. His dad was in the Air Force, so he lived in Italy, England, North Dakota, Florida, Colorado. He was all over the place.
Now here's Dragic. He has 7. He's covered by Rose. Leonard with no one around. And again, Miami with the triple.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You gotta love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
Well, it's the shot selection. That's been a positive for them thus far and a negative for their opponent.
No good on that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 21. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Now Rose. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Morris. He's guarded by Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Rose buries the long-range jumper. Rose has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Rose ready at the drop of a hat to make a big shot, big play with time running down.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA, over.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the 3rd quarter started. It's been one outstanding game from Dion Waiters.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. And the Pistons with possession here. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. Olynyk is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Oh, and he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
And they double up Butler. And here we go, the Pistons fast break. Snell finds Drummond and stolen by Butler. Here's Olynyk. Passes it to Waiters. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Waiters. And free throws good for Waiters. Here's Jackson. He kicks it, Drummond. Outside, Griffin. It's good. Griffin's at 11.
A big problem for the defense inside. I mean, once Griffin gets established, she's comfortable shooting the ball.
Outside, Butler. And the shot goes in. Butler's got 23 points.
You know, the way Butler handles himself in the paint, it really impressive. Just kind of out-muscles and outworks anything the defense throws at him.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 10. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound this one. Butler kicks to Dragic. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. Pass to Drummond to the inside. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 13 points for Blake Griffin.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have lead.
Here's Olynyk. And another basket for Miami.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Jackson against Dragic. Griffin attacking. Drummond passes to Griffin. And the shot was down. He's got 15.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Olynyk, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They've been very sharp to start to have a perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
The amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Vinzo's checked in for the Heat. Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock. Olynyk with the steal. On the left block. That one, no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
But only the first miss of second half. They've come out here with authority.
Knocks it loose. Drummond dishes to Snell. Pass to Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. it off the glass. Kennard's got 6 points.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive is out.
Now here's Butler. He's got 23. Kicks it to Waiters. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Outside Jackson. The pass to Kennard. Pass to Griffin. Olynyk with the steal. And Drummond throws it down.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Olynyk. He has 6. Shots good from Butler.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Using his speed to his advantage, Griffin, once again, he has the momentum to make sure he's going to dunk it home with 4. Going into last season, Blake Griffin re-signed with the Clippers. I mean, they pulled out all the stops in their pitch, going his jerseys to the Raptors, comparing him with Gandhi and LK, and then 7 months later, bye-bye, he was traded.
And here's Jackson after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Snell kicks to Kennard. There's Jackson with the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Now here's Olynyk. Waiters passes to Adebayo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center. His ability to go vertical, she'll play it.
Down low, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond is just a powerful presence. So aggressive in how he skies up for the slam.
Winslow finds Olynyk. Pass Waiters. Back to Olynyk. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Butler. From deep. Rebound Detroit. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Jackson. Here's Kennard. Covered by Winslow. Kennard kicks to Griffin. Shoots over Olynyk. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And Griffin feels comfortable firing from there. He's adept at using the mid-range area of the floor.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. One thing Blake Griffin's teammates, Chris, talk about is the leadership he brings the team.
This is a role he's comfortable with. A 5-time All-Star. He's a hard worker, mature. It's something every team needs.
Detroit on D. Basket good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Here's Griffin. The Heat getting the bucket, and it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Detroit making a switch here. Woods checked in. Winslow against Rose. And there's the pass to Galloway. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Jones kicks to Johnson. Puts it up from 12. No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. Right wing. Back to Rose. Nice ball movement by Detroit to the left side wing. Here's Galloway. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pulls up from the corner. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Johnson. That one a little long. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes to Rose. Pass to Wood. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Winslow. To the middle. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Rose passes to Morris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 7.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Kicks to Johnson. And it's sent back by Morris. Outside Rose. Defended by Jones. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Galloway. Drains it from beyond the arc. Galloway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Miami's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. For Miami, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Leonard with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Winslow's running. Rebound, Detroit. Woods got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Galloway. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game.
Respectable jump shooter from many areas, Kevin. I mean, Galloway is someone you have to play up on. Johnson.
Rebound by the Pistons.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice.
Goran Dragic grabs the board. There's Winslow. The quick look, no good that time.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Here's Rose. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Winslow. Takes a shot at the elbow, off the left rim and out.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of his shooting.
A step-back shot here, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 9.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Dragic kicks to Johnson. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Frazier, he's checked in for Detroit. Detroit with the ball. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Tipped away. To the paint. Goran Dragic grabs the board. Dragic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it falls over the rim and in. Dragic has got 12 in the game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And so it's Miami rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Pistons, Wood out there with Maker. Then there's Frazier, and it's Whitehead in at the 2-guard spot.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Back to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Maker.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Here's Whitehead. Unable to get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Robinson.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th, and that one good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it goes down 2 points. And for the Heat, they're shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Dishes it to Leonard. Clock at 4. Good ball movement here by Miami. They get it back. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop. Did anybody see any defensive presence on that play? I mean, he's not going to blow that layup. It was wide open.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Number 14, shooting 1.
One shot.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Puts it up from 15. Second shot opportunity. And Maker sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Whitehead passes to Maker. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. So it's Miami now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Shot clock at 3. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Maker. Guarded by Robinson. Wood kicks to Maker. And the foul called on Myers Leonard. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for Leonard.
Derek Jones Jr.
Shot from the inbound. And that one, good.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Heat shooting impressively throughout. That's 62%. Now the dish to Robinson. Frazier covering, and the layup's good off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Defended by Jones. The feed to Maker. 6 to shoot. Now here's Frazier. Guarded closer.
That's his first personal foul.
Heat on D. Out to the wing. Defended by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Langston Galloway's checked in for Whitehead.
That's his second personal foul. Now into the lineup for Pistons. Langston Galloway.
pass to Maker. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Galloway. Miami grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Passes it to Jones, and the call will be against Langston Galloway. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Robinson finds Jones over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Wood. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a very good look and converts.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Pass to Jones. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Frazier. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good. Frazier. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. No good off the back of the rim.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Here's Galloway. Defended by Jones. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. And then for Detroit, Drummond's checked in for Thon Maker. Blake Griffin comes in for Langston Galloway. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Tim Frazier.
One shot. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Heat leading by 23. They double team Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Here's Griffin. Back to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Drummond trying to get himself free. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 20 points for him.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Guarded by Jackson. Left side, Jones. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. Drops one in from the wing. Detroit with the ball. Jackson with it. This one for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
On the wing, Johnson. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Griffin. Here's Wood, defended by Jones. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jones. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's Drummond, top of the key. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Throw good, Drummond.
Drummond is a rebounding beast who eats glass for a living. Can't keep this guy off the boards.
The Heat making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Dragic. He kicks to Olynyk. To Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I tell you what, Butler is a physical dunker. I mean, he takes his craft seriously. I just love watching this guy take off.
Now here's Jackson. And Griffin, here we go. Drummond trying to get himself free. That shot by Griffin, no good. Butler passes to Dragic. Kicks it to Olynyk. Takes the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, you can't leave him open. Olynyk will knock it down every time.
Detroit's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And the pass to Kennard. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Kevin, they need to keep feeding Drummond the ball. When he's scoring like this, he only needs a few baskets to catch fire.
Dragic against Jackson. Bounce pass, Dragic. Heat moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Butler with the steal. Pass to Dragic. Back to Butler. Pass to Dragic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Butler.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Outside, Dragic. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Frazier scanning the floor. Defended by Jones. Here's Here's Galloway. He dishes it to Maker. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
I mean, you got to respect the guts of Galloway. I mean, at 6'2", it's great to see him capitalize inside.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
Very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard. We can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.